you are correct. So besides the knives and the whatchamacallit, the knives and the hunting rifles, they two of them had a motion detection badge, which I believe was, yeah, the description of it is in Discord. So basically, it's not quite as good as the one in Aliens, right? You can key it to your allies, so it can tell the difference between friend and foe, the ones you keyed with and the ones you didn't. But it doesn't tell you direction,
Okay.
right?
I'll take. I'll take one of them. There were two, right?
There were two.
Okay. I'll take one of them.
Maybe I can give you one. Let's see. Let's see other equipment or not. Motion detection badge. How about that? Boop. I just dropped it onto your character sheet.
Yeah, I just dropped the weapons and the badge onto my character sheet on Hephaestus.
Okay, cool. Would anyone else like a motion detection badge?
Nah.
No? It's like a continuous detect human.
If we are short on those, Mira would take one.
Why not? Sounds like something a bounty hunter could use.
Uh-huh.
All right, I put it on your character sheet in Foundry, but like I said earlier, like if I ever have to refresh your character sheet, it's going to overwrite everything in Foundry. I'm going to blow away everything in Foundry, and then you have a new character. So just make sure you have it in Hesteros, so I pronounce the darn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what did I miss, by the way?
What did you miss? Man, you missed a fun time. So week 1, you got to learn about space combat. Week 2,
I was here for week 1.
you had to learn about real combat.
Oh, okay.
So it was combat in which no one could shoot each other. Did you want to describe it, Mark? Oh, I heard a noise. I thought he was going to say something. But you ran into a number of guards, right? So I believe, well, at first, you left the ship. The ship landed. This is for the recap here. And you landed maybe, I want to say an hour or so, maybe a little bit more, walk to the to where the colony was, right? So you saw some tracks of humanoids. Mark just ran down the steps, and then ran back up. Oh, he's running up now. Sorry, but you saw tracks of humanoids. You decided to avoid those. You then ran into some, I think we'll call it like electric monkeys. They were like monkeys who were hostile to you guys, and they could give off electrical charge.
That's unfortunate.
You also saw from that the fog that a lot of this planet is, covered in. It's a very Dagobah-like thing where it's not as swampy as Dagobah again, but that's kind of the visualization. The fog could carry some current as well, right? So when the monkeys attacked you, you could see that the fog was carrying some of that charge.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So, but you defeated the electric monkeys, and then as you were getting close to the encampment, you stumbled upon a person who was running away for dear life, right? He was a colonist, and he was being chased by four guards. Two were kind of hidden and trying to flank him. It ended up that you fought the four guards, had a terrific back and forth shooting battle in which no one hit each other, but eventually you did hit each other, took out the guards, And then this guy, whose name is Jolik, basically gave you the lowdown, right?
Mm.
Which is also in chat, but I'll go through it again quickly anyway. So, long story short, he tells a story about a meteor that crash landed some 10 to 20 miles away from the settlement. And your friends, Sedona and others, went to check out the crash land. The meteor itself, or whatever it was destroyed. Well, actually, you do know the meteor was some sort of high tech probe, and it was destroyed in the crash. It landed near an old crashed starship, and that was of a same make, we'll say, or similar make as the drones that you fought up in space.
Mm-hmm.
But it was been there for quite some time, right? Sidonia, she was very excited about the find, and kind of came back with some parts and stuff like that. And a couple days later, a starship sailed into orbit, basically blasted part of the town to take out your communications, and a bunch of soldiers landed and said, "Hey, you belong to us now."
Rude.
Right? You have been annexed as part of the Azanli Star Empire. If you were resisted, you were shot. So that got the townspeople kind of in line. Eventually, the ship then left the star system. Some colonists were taken. So as part of that, they also made got some the building with the guns on top, right? The encampment. It was kind of a prefab, build it quick type of thing. Some of the colonists, including your friend, were put in there. The large spaceship eventually did go away, but there is the soldiers still in town. Rough guesstimate around 30, but hey, 4 are dead. So I believe that's most of it, and now Jolik is taking you to go see his ex-wife, who is one of the leaders in town. And
Something about that sentence, We're going to see this guy's ex-wife.
There you go. Well, can I tell you?
It happens.
There's always your ex around. So, yeah, that was the basic spiel when you boil it down. So, I mean, if anyone else thinks I missed anything, feel free to speak up.
Picked a bad day to be stuck at work.
Pretty much that's it.
What was that? I'm sorry?
Oh, no, that pretty much is
Oh, okay,
that.
fair enough.
Very good.
Didn't quite catch
Yeah.
it. All right, cool. So Jolik's ex, her name is, I'll say it's Ibrita. I'll go with that. I'll put it in chat. Burp. Ex-wife. She runs a junk shop on the edge of town. So, you have to sneak a little bit past the guards. It's not too bad, but there's definitely patrols going around. But you're able to pretty easily, for now, avoid them. And you're taken to the rear of the junk shop, and there's like a concealed panel which Jolik opens, and basically he's like, come on, get the fuck inside. All right.
Oh, okay, good.
So you hurry in there, and just to describe it, and I'll give you a quick view of the town here in a few minutes. But the mechanics workshop consists of 3 interconnected prefabricated modules. Each is the size of a shipping container. Excuse me. The central module is open on one side, and it appears to be a repair bay, although the tool chests and spools of wire and broken equipment stacked haphazardly around the area implied that repairs are going at a slow pace at best. Storage crates, broken furniture, scrapped engine litter around the yard and the junk shop. A short metal fence surrounds the yard, separating the chaos within from the orderly paths and shrubs surrounding the colonist modules. Let's see. Let me try and get you on that map. Give me a second. View scene. Check my walls real quick. Yep, looks good. One, two. Throw Fixie in there. And that should work. So I'm going to say, you guys can see okay, just to be sure?
Nope.
Sounds
No!
black to me. Actually, I got
I'll
my
have to accept
token
my
there.
token.
You do have your token, but you still can't see. What is it with this thing and lighting sometimes? I told it to give it a... Oh, I guess it didn't save it. I'm sorry. Fail.
Oh, awesome. Now I can see.
Sorry about that. I did it, but didn't save it. Alright. So...
This is like a map of town, right?
basically, it's a map of town. You are correct. So you guys are basically this structure here. Right? Up by Matt's cursor. That's where I'm describing.
So we're at this like junkyard thingy.
Yep, you're this junkyard thingy. In fact, I'm going to do something here because I'm sure you're going to have a bunch of questions. Burp. Boop. Okay, cool. That's holding my place. So, you know, as you go into the shop, the ex-wife kind of sees you all being shuttled in by, her ex, and she kind of rolls her eyes as exes usually do with their exes, and she's kind of a bit of a grumpy curmudgeon, right? But
I mean,
You know-
I'd be two if my ex brought in a bunch of strangers to my place of business.
yeah, fair enough, right? So, she kind of like comes over to you and is like, so, I can't do a woman's voice, I'm sorry, but she's like, why did you come? Who are you people? Why is my ex bringing you here? Like, really? I thought I was done with this dude.
I mean, like we got attacked while we were coming down to the planet. We've heard all this stuff about this this star empire. We were trying to get into contact with like a person that we knew here because we were trying to like deliver something. So yeah,
Oh, okay. So you were the incoming, equipment and supplies. Got
Yep,
it.
That's
I
us.
guess so.
Okay.
I go for him.
She's like, well, she kind of fills you in on a lot of the same details that her ex did. And she's like, well, we've been trying to keep a low profile around here because, the soldiers are, they're pretty mean. They they rule here pretty strictly. Um, but what they don't know is a few of us have been coordinating, a resistance to their occupation, and I guess I'm kind of sort of in charge of that.
Hmm.
We don't have the pieces we need yet, but you know, maybe if you guys can help us out, perhaps we do.
Yeah.
Not to suck you in here, but you're kind of stuck here now. I don't know when that big spaceship's going to come back.
Yep, kind of figured.
You know,
Right.
she's like, the first step is really to weaken the occupiers. A few targeted strikes around the town can reduce their numbers, weaken their defenses, or maybe both. You're welcome to hide out here. After we weaken them a bit, we could try a direct attack on the garrison to flush out the rest and free the prisoners that should be inside there. Um, we're not equipped for that, but you guys look like you might be. She kind of looks at the bounty hunters and, the various weapons and stuff that you've taken from these folks. Um,
Zonkyol's also there.
yeah,
Leaving.
the rest,
Kiki is also there.
there you go. The rest of us will round up any survivors, disarm them, and take them back to our settlement. So what do you think?
Okay. Well, I can certainly try. All I have is like this laser pistol and like this stuff that I pulled off of the guys that attacked us. But like, I guess we can try.
Sounds like a good resistance fighter.
Oh,
making
no.
making good with what you got, and picking up whatever weapons or whatever you can along the way. Got it.
Do you know? I guess we don't know. We know that Sidonia was captured, right?
Yes.
She's like in prison. So,
Yes.
All right.
That would be this area here. This is the
That's this
pre.
thing? Okay.
Yep, right in the center. That's the prefab building. If you want to write on this, you can. I don't care.
What is this thing?
What is that thing? So let's see. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I think it is just. Let me get to there. What? I think it's just some structures that are kind of built into the side of a hill there. Like, I don't think it's anything in particular. I'm just kind of reading that area real quick.
Looks like a mineral extraction facility.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's not any buildings or anything like that to think of. So she says, I have some ideas on where maybe you might be able to strike a blow for the rebels.
Well, I'm a mechanic by trade first and a improviser by trade second, but like, I'll give it my best.
Okay. It's like I'll give you some ideas and you guys can choose how you want to go about it. So, some of the things that have been happening lately is over here, where this is, these are the settlement storehouses. And the Alonzi recently sent a cadet to the settlement storehouses. And, over there is our really nice supply clerk, Randall. He might have tried some ill-advised heroics. If you want to try and see what's going on at storehouses and make sure he's okay, that's one place you can start. I'll put these in chat. Copy. Option. One. The cut and paste for this thing sucks, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Really? All right. I'll have to figure out a better way of doing this. Burp. There's option one. We've been constantly plagued by hobgars. They're like electric monkeys.
Oh yeah, we saw those. They attacked us.
Yeah, they do that. We have a bunch of these creatures contained in a trap on top of a tall pole in the center of town.
What? Why?
Because they bother us.
But why do you just have them on top of a giant monkey pole? I feel like there's a better place to keep them.
Well, where else you gonna put monkeys? They can climb. They get up there and they get trapped.
I don't know, put it in like a building or something.
Thank you is horrified.
I just want to know why there's a giant monkey pole. That's the part that confuses me the most. I'm like, okay, pesky monkeys. The atmosphere is slightly conducting, so that kind of sucks.
Wait,
and it's like, we just have a giant pole in the middle of town where we keep all the monkeys on top of.
I'm confused. Is there a cage on top of the pole that holds the monkeys, or are they just like stuck to the pole?
Now there's a cage up there.
Yeah, that's the part I'm confused about.
Okay, so
You have a cage just like suspended in the air by a pole.
yeah,
With monkeys in it.
So they climb up the pole and along the bottom of the cage and into the cage.
It's like the opposite of
sure, it's right here. So if you can open the trap, I'm sure those monkeys will cause trouble for the garrison.
Yeah, but they'll also cause trouble for us.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, that's potentially true.
What do you mean potentially true? That sounds like a guaranteed truth.
Electric monkeys on top of poles has woken up
How do
Matt.
we write on the map?
Say what?
Monkeys on-
Oh, how do you write it on the map? There should be a thing here for text. It's like a little pencil, right? You can draw freehand and draw text.
That for us.
I disabled drawing text. Really?
Might have.
Isn't that like a pencil?
I see
Person,
token controls,
ruler.
measurement controls, journal notes, and sequencer layer.
No. Oh, wow. I wonder how I give you guys access to do that. I apologize.
Look,
Fine.
monkeys on
Be
top
that
of
way. I'll just
poles.
put in
No
here.
basis for a system of government, all right?
There we go. Hold on. Burp, burp. Lines, fill, text. Say, warehouses. And text. Font size 48 is obnoxious. There's the one. Copy. Paste. Go here and be able to do it. There we go. And we'll put here.
Okay,
Monkey.
I've got like 2 squares now that say warehouses.
Yeah, I'm putting stuff on the map for you.
Oh, okay.
So those are the warehouses. There's the monkey pole.
Pole
Okay.
is in the place where we go to vote on monkeys.
Yeah, that's right. You have to vote on the monkeys. Sorry, that was a typo. Wrong pole.
Good.
But we'll keep it there now just for fun's sake.
Haha.
Also, over at the cemetery, there's a group of 3 cadets that tend to patrol the settlement and bully the colonists. And you could just take that patrol right out because those guys are freaking assholes, right?
That's over here.
Yeah, their route usually takes them near there, and there's lots of places to hide. So if you wanted to, you could go up there, hide yourselves, and like kick their freaking ass because we hate them.
Hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Cemetery.
That sounds fun.
Warehouse, monkey
Showdown.
cage, 3 musketeers.
CCM. T. There's the I missed. I missed an E. ERY. Burp. There you go. So that's over there. And copy. Option 3. Sure. Sounds great. Another thing you... Whoop, my watch just beeped at me. Another thing is, like, we don't have a well around here because we can just pretty much draw water from the fog directly with moisture collector at the east end of the settlement. But the Azani, they are rationing water to kind of keep us in line, and liberating the collector would certainly boost morale. There's also been some strange shit going on there, and we've heard some rumors of strange occurrences. So if you want to check that out, you can, and that's right there. It's that. Oh, 1 second. Come on, blink. I'm not in blinky mode. That's like this thing over here. So let me get him. Copy. Paste. And we'll put here moisture collector. Okay. Also, I don't know much about this relic that your friend found over at the over at this crashed spaceship, but there may be, although, how do I say this? In the administrator's house that's being used now by the rebels, if anywhere, her notes or who knows, maybe even the item itself might be in the administrator's house. I have the passcode to the entrance of the module. So if you want to go check out the administrator module, go ahead. And you notice that all these things, well, I might call them houses, they're not really houses. It's more like, the living and moving containers, right? Mm-hmm. Like you have those big containers that they put on top of trucks or ship on boats or whatever you want to call it, right? Mm-hmm. And, a bunch of those just got kind of like plopped onto the planet, and these modules are converted into the colony, right?
So what do they have in the administration house?
Possibly information about the artifact that your friend got from the crashed spaceship. And that would be this one over here by Skulch. So I'll just kind of put that over there. Copy, paste. And I'll just put here, admin house. Okay. And, I would probably do this last, but once we weaken what's going on, actually eventually taking out the actual garrison is going to have to be done. So, if we're going to put that on your wish list, that has to be there for sure. Garrison.
And is that where they're holding the prisoners in the garrison?
Yes.
That
is correct. So if you want, take find a spot to rest and figure out what you want to do. So I know some of you might be low on your stamina, or you might have taken a point of damage or something like that, but if you want to take a long rest as you figure out what you want to do, you're more than welcome to do that here if you wish.
All right. That's fine. I will restore my robot's health.
And I guess I should put the other options in here. So that was the cemetery. Boop. I'll put the other ones in here. And then I'm going to get myself a drink of water from the refrigerator right next to me while you all figure out what y'all want to do.
Is it possible to add things by the what's it called? The in-game inventory?
What don't we do?
Yes.
Well, because the in-game inventory isn't tracking my batteries right, because the my laser gun is supposed to come with a battery, and I bought an extra one, but it only counts it as one, because it doesn't count the thing as coming with a battery.
Ah.
Supposed to.
Do you have the extra battery in your inventory at all?
Well, basically, it doesn't count it as having a battery in it, so I had to in the game load my one battery in, even though I'm supposed to have the one that comes with it and a backup one.
Oh, well, give yourself 2 batteries then. Just find your battery and drag it into your character sheet.
Okay.
That or I can re-import your character.
How do I?
The battery is
need
probably
to-
under equipment, and you probably just drag it onto your character sheet like you did the other stuff.
I didn't do that with the other stuff. I did it on the other thing. I didn't do it in here, so I need to fiddle with this a little bit. How do I
go to the compendiums? It's probably the last or the next to last one, maybe on tab on the top right. It kind of looks like
impact? Okay.
Yeah, and then one of them will say equipment.
Equipment. Okay.
So if you double, there you go. And then probably if you go in there and search for battery, you can just drag a couple onto your character sheet, and
I can put another battery in. Do they have a recharging station for my current battery?
Oh, you mean the colonists?
Yeah.
It's a fairly good question. I believe you can do it that way with the batteries, so sure, why not? I'll say yes for now. If you want to charge your batteries, so to speak, that's fine.
Okay. I just need to take a second to get the...
I'll double check the rules on that later, but we'll just say yes for now.
And it is not letting me fix that.
All right, I'm going to grab a water for 30 seconds while you guys think of through your options.
Mic off.
Here we go. It's like 2 menus in. I'm just trying to figure the stuff. Equipment. That one.
Mic on.
Oh, I got lines drawn everywhere.
Oh no, that was me kind of like signaling the plan, like do the cemetery first.
What are the hunting rifle rounds called?
Medium ammo.
1 second. I want to be a wise ass and say bullets, but I just want to double check exactly what they officially call them. So if I do...
Because I need to know what they officially call them to search it up.
Sure.
They're batteries.
Well, the rifle is actual bullets, right? They're kinetic. So it's just rounds. Rounds.
Okay.
Long arm and sniper.
No, it's heavy ammo.
And there are explosive ones.
Long arm and sniper.
Mm-mm-mm.
Details. Well, when I brought them to my robot's character sheet, it automatically gave me 20 clips. So,
I
trying to fix that.
All right, we can always fix it later. It's all good. So, what you guys thinking? Excuse my yawn. It's been one of those days.
Not a problem.
Well, I figure warehouses are probably a good early one.
Yeah, I think the warehouse and the water is probably good to start with.
Okay.
I don't know. The water's awfully close to the garrison, but the cemetery is certainly out of the way.
It is. But when we go to the cemetery, we're gonna beat the shit out of 3 people, so
Mic
we'll
off.
definitely start looking around more so than before once we do that. I'm just gonna draw the most attention, which is, you know,
I wouldn't
big
think
risk.
the morons that are not going to get reported will hack much attract much attention. I will hit that first, and then the moisture and the warehouse. This is kind of like a path, if you will. We hit the cemetery first, then the moisture collector, the warehouse, the admin house, and we liberate the monkeys just before we hit the garrison. We could accomplish all
Yeah,
that
the monkeys
quite
with the
fast.
garrison sounds like a good idea because that will provide a good distraction.
Mhm.
Assuming the monkeys don't attack us immediately.
Now we could use some remotes or something like a drone. Maybe I don't know.
But then the monkeys would attack the drone. Why? We could just like, I don't know, something. I'm sure we could figure it out if we really wanted to.
Drone opens the latch to the monkey cage and runs. And monkeys do what monkeys do: distract the garrison. We hit the garrison last. But I mean, they already told us they don't like the cemetery guys. We hit that. We hit the bodies or whatever. That's probably Gord's not gonna get around fast. If we then choose in between the warehouses or the moisture collector, they're gonna be happy about the collector. So we'll hit that second, but that could be third, and warehouses too. So these are interchangeable to me. But then we need to run for the admin house, liberate the monkeys, maybe at the same time, if you will, and then hit the garrison last.
I mean, we could do the admin house after we drive off the Aslanti troops, to be honest. I feel like that won't help us too much in assaulting the garrison.
Maybe we
And
could
so it should
build
either be
the
like the first thing
cemetery.
we do or the last.
I think the garrison being last is a good idea because I think if anything, like if like other people from around are gonna come to defend the garrison specifically,
Yeah.
so that should probably be last. But the admin house can probably be second to last. Like in reverse order, the garrison should probably be. Oh, wrong tool. So these 3 should probably be the last 3.
Hmm.
It's just a matter of which order we're doing these 3 first.
Even maybe if the reports from the cemetery get the admin house to send people or whatever, then it kind of solves itself, right? We make the cemetery thing first, liberate the warehouses, the moist collector. While the admin house is checking out the cemetery or the warehouse, we hit the admin house. There, I'll scramble all over the place, and then we liberate the monkeys to distract the garrison. Distract the garrison last.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So which one did you want to do first? The cemetery or the warehouses? The cemetery?
Now, Mura points to the cemetery first. Yeah, it's his opinion, but if you want to do the warehouses first, it's okay.
Because there's only 3 guys with the cemetery, right?
We load up on weapons with them.
Can I ask the person, are those 3 guys
Mic
particularly
on.
like difficult guys, or are they just like like assholey guys that like?
Um, they're kind of assholes, but to be honest, like the garrison here is really kind of a mix of cadets with some more seasoned soldiers, right? So those guys are particularly young cadets. As young people do, they want to show off or make themselves seem tough or whatever. So um, they might not be too bad since they're trainees, so to speak.
Okay, yeah, that
They're
seems
more bark
easy.
than bite.
Probably.
That seems like a good starting point.
Okay. Let me get to that spot. All right. All right. So you want to do that first, then?
I guess
Yeah.
so.
All right. Cool. Let's do this. Get this out of my way. Whoop. Oh, I'm on the draw mode. That's my problem. These guys are. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. I'm just going to drag you down through a wall. Give me a second here. If I borrow you folks. And I borrow you. And we'll just move you over here. All right, so
Oh wow.
so you have a cemetery that you're all kind of standing in. There is a gate, and then there's a couple of doors here. The doors can open easy enough. You can open the doors, right? However you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But the Colony Cemetery is not very large. It has, a few headstones. It's just a wrought iron fence in a clearing that's been hacked out of the forest. Um,
Are the guards known to go into the cemetery or to just go by it?
no, they just tend to go by it. They don't give a crap. There's just bodies in there. There's a stone near the center of the area that has a list of all the names, and then you have a gravel trail, lots of fallen leaves, and a thick mist that surrounds the graves.
Is it possible to see through the gates, or are they like solid?
No, it's just a see-through fence. You should be able to see through it.
Ah, damn.
It's just like a wrought iron fence. It's
Okay.
picture what you usually see as a cemetery fence, right? Kind
Mhm.
of like black iron, and it's more almost for show than actually keeping out anything serious.
Okay. My thought was maybe if it was a bit more solid, we could hide inside the cemetery and get them as they went by the doors. But I think it probably a better idea if we go in the trees over here.
Yeah, however you want to do it. I mean, you got some trees and bushes. I'm just trying to see. Ba-ba-doo. Um, I'll say that the fence is kind of a heavy and ornate fence. It will provide some cover. Um, it will give you a bit of a bonus to hide behind it, but it's not like a solid wall where it's impossible to see
Not
you.
a solid wall.
Right.
And tombstones, which are solid.
Yeah, maybe because Murrah and someone else. Two people had like snipers, right?
Hmm.
Like the tombstones would be a good place to hide behind and maybe get people from, but maybe not because of the fence. Up to you.
However you want to do it. If you
Mhm.
guys want to set up your characters where you want them to be, you can just go and do that.
I'm going to hide behind the tombstone.
What?
What?
Like,
Uh,
said attempt to move collides with at least one wall.
Yeah, I think the walls of the thing count.
Yeah, the walls of the thing do count. So I mean, you can go around it like through the door, right? But they will take some. You know, if you're in the middle of battle, you're going to have to do something to kind of flip over it, right?
Yeah. And I'll cover Mr. Fixie with underbrush, that way he can kind of like sit by the side of the road in the bushes and then pop out when they're going by.
Okay. What do you guys want, Ray's character? What do you want, Ruin?
Good question. Ruin is mostly melee, right?
I'll have to look at him. He should hopefully be here in a minute or two. He's a guard. He has a pistol.
mm,
I'm going to reload his battery for him. Oh, there's a little like reload button. How nice.
Yeah, he does have a pistol, but his main class attack, the solar shield thing, is a physical thing.
Yeah. Well, okay.
So he probably wants to be over here so he can get in on the enemies quick. Yeah.
Go around there. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And we got the snipers over there. All right. Sounds like a plan. I'm just seeing if Ray has turned green yet. Not quite yet, but he'll hopefully be here soon. All right. Cool. All right. Let's get some stuff going here. Oh man, did I get new combat music? Man, I'm being lazy. Go space combat. I've only got the one. All right. Hopefully this won't be as long this time. We'll see how better we spin today. I don't even hear it, so I don't even know if it's working. So I'll say, oh, is it? I don't hear it for whatever odd reason.
I hear it.
Okay, it's not too loud, is it?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure. I mean, lately Foundry's been really weird when it comes to music and how well it
Yeah,
plays.
I'll let the others decide because it's always too loud for me, and I always turn it down.
Fair. Oh, I want to do this. Burp. All right, they should at least be on the board now. It's like 3 dudes.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
And
We probably want to attack them when they're around here.
so I'm going to say you guys are hiding. If you guys want to spin like a group stealth, we'll see how well they notice you.
Do I have stealth?
Or something like that, whatever they call it in this darn game system.
No,
That's
you're good.
stealth.
I just was trying to see if I had proficiency in stealth, so I could roll it.
Gotcha.
Or I don't
Oh.
think stealth is a skill you need to be able to. Well,
I should roll
perfectly
that.
average. Actually, slightly less than average for me, but perfectly average on the whole.
I'll get ruined for him. Stealth. Public. Lots of 10s. You guys aren't very stealthy.
I have a +10 if I can figure out how to roll.
You should just have to click on the word stealth, I think, right?
Well, if I click on the word stealth, oh, that worked. There.
Yeah, usually in Foundry, if you mouse over it and it starts to glow, you can click and spin it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like everybody. So let me do this. Perception. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I'm going to say, depending on who you are, well, let's see. Kikiki, no, I take it back. Mura pretty much surprised everybody. One guard was particularly perceptive, so he's in good shape. But, or we'll get to do something. The other guard was only surprised by Mura and Skulch. And the last one was pretty much surprised by everybody. So we'll just see how this kind of all. Well, I guess we'll do an average. We'll do it. We'll figure it out. I'll say maybe 2 of them made it, 1 of them did not. We'll just make it easy on myself. All right, add you guys to the initiative, please.
All right.
Where is that?
Right, if you click on your character, there's a little cross swords on your bottom right of your token, just like in D&D land. It hasn't changed. At least that part.
I never rolled initiative from there.
Really?
Yeah, I would always just do it off my character sheet. Wait, did it roll for me?
No, I still click on the little die.
Oh, whoops.
I'm not actually on the
touch
character
toggle
sheet.
combat state. That's not.
You do not
roll
have
initiative.
permission.
You don't have permission.
What's going
That's
on
just
here?
weird. What's it doing? You are Skulch.
Yeah,
Ownership.
I'm trying to find initiative. There, it's initiative.
Here, I'll move you 1 space. I'll put you in there.
For some reason, I'm not on the initiative list.
Well, now you are.
Oh, now I am. Now I can roll.
Yeah.
Wait, why does it roll? Wait, was that me?
No, that was Paul's character. That was Skulch.
Okay, it did me at the same. I clicked it and then he rolled his. Yeah, no.
I don't see your initiative yet. You gotta click on it.
Oh, it's on the thing. Oh my gosh, I always rolled it from my character sheet when we played D&D. That's why I was confused.
It's all good. All right, so I'm going to say that. Let's see. All right, I'm going to say that this character. Right. 1 second. This character right here is not surprised. The lead guard will say.
Mm-hmm.
He saw some of you, and he's like, "Hey, we're doing in the bushes." And the other 2 are just like, "Huh?" And y'all start shooting. So let's see. This guy is at initiative track 14. So the first cadet is skipped, and Skulch, you are up to bat.
Okay, I'm going to shoot one of the guys who are surprised so that he, well, so if we're lucky, he dies.
Okay.
Has no ammunition left. That's not true. Oh, you reloaded my character.
I probably did.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll reload and then I'll shoot.
All right, go do that. Let's do this. What do you got? You got yourself a 17.
17.
Yeah, that's going to hit. No problem. And which one did you target? I'm sorry. 1. Okay, off to a flying start. Somehow
There
this
we go.
feels familiar. Which one did you go after?
One of the ones that is surprised, so he won't respond. He'll just get a lot of bullets in him.
All right, we'll say it's the one closest to the trees. How's that?
Okay, whichever one that is.
We'll say it's that one. All right. Whoop. Boop, boop. That one is surprise. So, Kikiki, you are up to bat.
Oh boy. Okay. That's a shame. I thought they were going to come from the other direction. I guess I will have Fixie move through the bushes over to me since it can't quite make it to them.
Doesn't Fixie have a gun?
Fixie is well armed.
Fixie does have a gun, but can't roll well with it. So
Fixie's roll mod, clearly.
Fixie's main thing is more so melee. But I'll keep him in the bushes, and then I will shoot at them. Has anyone been hit so far?
This person right there. Yep.
Okay, that guy. I will shoot at that guy then.
I believe that is the person we're ending today, and we're ending first.
And I guess I can have Fixie shoot too, even though it's not gonna do much. Not gonna have a good chance of hitting.
I mean, better to do something than nothing, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Does 10 hit for energy? Probably not.
No.
Okay. I will have Fixie shoot with the hunting rifle. And that's 10 against kinetic. Probably not gonna hit either.
Nope, not going to hit either.
All right. Fair enough.
All right. All right. So the other next guard is not surprised. So he doesn't see Skulch or Kikiki. He kind of sees everyone else kind of popping up from the gravestones and Ruron from the bushes. And you know what? He's going to go after Ruin because he seems to be the closest. The other one is a gate and everything in the way. He sees Ruin the best. So let's go with that. So this dude, he has hey, he has those hunting rifles that you guys are so fond of.
I don't know if fond of is the correct word to describe that.
He spun a 20. So it's a kinetic against Ruin, and he does a weapon 2 points of damage. I think the upper. You got that, somebody?
Are there criticals in this game?
There are, but it was a dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
So -2. Yeah, and they're nastier in this because you double the bonus as well as the dice.
Okay.
All right, what's Ray doing?
Speak of the devil, you just got shot.
Oh, harp.
Haha. Welcome in.
Hi. Let me find the game.
So in so many words, Ray, so just to give a quick synopsis, you went to the junkyard with the ex-wife, right, of the person who you saved last week. And she gave you she's actually kind of a leader of a resistance movement from the colonists. You volunteered. She asked kind of if you would help out. She gave you a list of possible things to do. And they said, hey, there's these asshole guards that are real bullies, but that tend to bully us around. And they will pass by the cemetery at a certain time usually. And why don't you go ambush them? And that's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your turn.
And I see that there are 3 people here.
There are 3 people, 2 of which were surprised and did not do anything besides be
it's
surprised.
my first turn?
Yes, it is. Turn 1.
All right. Oops. Let me just make sure that this macro does what I want it to do. Is there the increment? Yeah, let's not do that for the moment. Save that. Resource points increased by 1. Good. We will start with that. Just so I can actually keep track of the stellar attunement this time. And
We put you on this side because we thought you'd want to hit people with your shield. So apologies if that was wrong.
that makes perfect sense. Where are people? There are people. And I have
The enemies.
the enemies.
The enemy.
Oh, they got that right this time. Where is my damage? Where is my shield actions anyway? Oh, good question. Where did those go? Because I am planning on doing that, but where is that in my inventory? It is.
I see unarmed strike, battery, photon, shields.
I see 2 unarmed strikes. It's probably like supposed to be one of them because. And I'll just go back and read the class real fast.
All right, fair enough.
Figure out which is what I have to roll.
Yeah, the importer is not quite as clean as the D&D Beyond one, but it gets you 90% of the way there.
The weirdest part is that I had it right the last time.
Wacky.
So I don't get it.
I did re-import some characters,
Mhm.
so maybe that fudged it up.
That probably fudged it.
My apologies.
That's
But
fine.
it's not like, and that's why the one thing I discovered when I re-imported, it's not like the D&D Beyond one where it kind of adds it to an existing object. It kind of like creates a whole new character that you have to blow away the old one and go from there.
All right. These 3 guards exist.
They do exist.
I will. That's within my move speed. Just walk up and taxi. Yeah, well, just basic stuff. Basic stuff. Walk up behind them and start bashing.
That works.
It works.
All right, bash them.
That will be what of my just okay d20 plus 4.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
It's gonna hit, and my damage on. Wow, that is a damage. So I just roll 1. My damage is listed as 1d3 plus 4 bludgeoning plus 1 fire.
What?
Yes, because of the photon crystal shard I have, instead of a 1d4 plus strength,
Okay.
I do a 1d3 plus 4 bludgeoning and 1 fire. I think that's what the lister says. Unless I need to read the item again.
We'll roll with it.
It is. Yeah, adding fire damage. That sure did add fire damage, I guess.
All right, give me the damage.
1d3 plus 4 plus 1 it is.
Whoa!
Damage.
Actual damage.
Perfect
That's
damage.
a lot of damage, as Billy Mays might have said.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's hurting. You done?
Yes.
All right. Maria, you're up.
Hey, time to snipe. So this guy got shot first, right?
He is the other one that Rowan just like smashed into is pretty freaking hurt. Maybe critical
Rowan
ish.
can deal with that. But this guy kind of like got shot and still standing. So
All right, take him out.
try and finish the job. Yep.
I like it.
Let's try and do this. Full precision rifle. Shoot.
Roof. No.
We're first level still.
Fair enough. Are
Yeah,
you missing
yeah.
proficiency or something like that? Or anything like that?
Yeah, I shoot. Yeah.
Because it's only giving you a +2, which would be your dex.
Yeah, they're not giving you proficiency. Are you proficient with sniper rifles?
I choose it because it gave as an what's the feature called? I'm an operative. As an operative, I get to choose from the snipers and the things, and so I choose a sniper. Yeah.
All right. We'll figure out what's wrong with your character sheet later. But proficiency would give you a plus, what, 4? I'm just double checking your character sheet to see because you'd be off by 1. So your dexterity is +2. Do you get anything for the sniper part of it besides his proficiency? What's your character sheet look like in the other thing? I'm going to take a peek.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's take a look. Right, what do you got? So you have the rifle. You have
Weapon proficiency, sniper weapon. Yeah.
Yep, you have the sniper, which would be the +4. Class features. What is this? It just says you are proficient. Let's see anything extra. No, because you're first level, so I shouldn't be trying to read too much into this, right? All right, I'm going to say you missed by 1, which is better than missing by a whole bunch.
Okay.
Is what it is.
Again, that was the attempt. Can I reload right now? So just be prepared.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, that's my actions and bonus actions and whatever, and that's my turn.
All right. Thank you. What do you got?
Well, sorry, eating a snack. Where is Ruin? How much stamina damage did you take?
Not that much.
Okay then. I'm just gonna who's the guy we're murdering?
The one next to me.
The one next to
this guy.
Ray is the most hurt. Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot him with my gun.
Okay, I like that.
That's a with laser.
What do you mean? No, I literally didn't shoot it ever.
Don't
What are
worry
you
about
talking
it.
about? No
Don't
ammo.
worry. Don't worry about it. Just do the roll anyway.
Come on. Oh, that's a critical hit.
Oh, dear me.
The importer doesn't give you a free battery when you get your gun.
Yeah,
so it
and then I loaded the gun specifically. Oh, right, because then my character got re-imported, so it never happened. 4.
Wow, and that's with the double?
Mm-hmm. I don't do a lot of damage.
It is a D4.
Mm-hmm.
It is a D4. I mean, sure. We'll say he's dead. I like that. This guy is that guy. Yeah. Boop.
I'm not exactly a fighter, you know?
All good. One is down. This other guard, he's going to try and do something. Let's see. Oh, make this bigger. Sure. He is going to, right? Well, yep. He's going to go and kind of crouch by the, metal gate to try and use that as some cover against what's going on in the, in the cemetery. And, for right now, he's going to shoot at Ruin, who is kind of standing over his dead friend.
Oh, that's why. All right,
Which
solve
is
the problem.
very upsetting to him.
All right,
Maybe you shouldn't have been a dick.
I solved the problem of not being able to attack with my shield.
Awesome.
Nice.
He did hit you with a 22 against kinetic,
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
and you will take 2 points of damage, which I presume is still to your
This doesn't do math.
It doesn't do a -2?
It doesn't do math. I tried to input -2 and it put me to 0 stamina.
No, I know. I disbelieve. But I'll try. I thought it worked for me earlier, but it's all good.
It straight up down for me.
Bastard. Skulch, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot the same one.
All right. The same one as the one who was originally damaged?
Yeah, the one I shot at before.
Go for it. 16 will hit.
Yay, 16 hits.
I need my...
See if I do any damage this time.
3.
Woohoo!
That's like a big improvement over 1. I'm going to say he's about maybe a quarter down, give or take. All right. This guard's going to do similar. He's going to go up against the wall. Just again, try to hide a bit from the snipers that are firing at him as he tries to take out these guys right next to him. And since Skulch really seems to pick on this guy, he will shoot back with a 24 against kinetic.
Oh, that misses.
Ooh, you take 5 points of damage. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say you're in the thing. I'm going to give you a 20% miss. Hold on.
There we go.
Because you're in the thing. 1d5.
GSH, sorry.
But he didn't, so you take 5. Sorry. I tried. Kikiki, you are up.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. If only you had a hand grenade.
I know,
If
right?
only.
If only I had a pipe bomb. Do not be alarmed.
I will have a pipe bomb in 2 rounds.
Wait,
Correction,
what?
I will be the pipe bomb in 2 rounds.
Do not be alarmed. I do not talk to British people.
What?
No. Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people.
British people.
I will have Pixie attack one of these guys.
Go for it.
Oop. Suck.
Oops.
I will shoot the guy.
What is with you guys? There we go.
18 against energy, this man.
He is hit.
Okay.
I would like to point out that I have done 1 combat roll so far, and it was a critical hit.
4.
Nice.
All right. He's hurting. That was a job well done. Ruin, you're up.
And Mike token selected. Boink up to 2 points. Getting there. I need to pull up my cheat sheets and stuff. Where's my cheat sheet of actions?
It's a great question.
No, I'm like right there. I just need to find it. That's my cheat sheet of actions.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that has things locked out. Why does that have things locked out? Ah, better than nothing. Sorry, that's that. Maneuvers.
Okay, that looks really funny.
What's that?
I was like, oh, let me check some of the standard actions. Combat maneuvers. Trip. Hmm.
What page is this on?
I'm just looking through the standard actions available on the
CRP page 246.
apparently that one. I'm just on the character sheet where it has all of these.
Mm-hmm.
That's in features or?
It's not a feature, it's a combat maneuver. Anyone can do them.
Yeah.
Combat maneuvers.
Yeah. Page 244 in the book, page 246 in the PDF. All right, so what are you doing?
The answer right now is nothing special.
Okay.
We will move here or move just between the two? I feel like between the two would cause me more problems. Just in case.
That's fair.
That's perfectly fair.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Alright, hopefully this thing will give me...
Yes.
a roll. That's another crit.
Oh, wow. This is like the opposite of last week. We're actually getting hits.
Awesome.
So
Alright.
plus one. I suppose... Let's see, there's D3 plus 3 plus... Oh yeah, that's probably that. Okay. I'll read that later, but this is fine. Critical damage. 11. That was a little overkill, I feel.
Yeah,
Bonk.
he's dead.
I almost feel bad for these guys.
You're just ripping through them, which is like there was only one guy more last week, and oh my god, what did it take? Like well over an hour to kill those 4 guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to jinx you. Maria, you're up. This dude is against defense, trying to use it as cover against your sniper fire, so he is going to get he's going to get a bit of a bonus. What do you got, Maria?
Oh, okay, got it. So that one guy's down. So should be the next guy online.
Yeah, there's only one left. Take him out.
Okay, here goes nothing. Ah, come on.
That's not it. All right. Anything else you're doing?
No. If I can't shoot straight, that's it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you. You're up to bat.
I guess.
Show your viewers what you're made of.
Yeah, let me just, the fence is open, right?
Sure. You can absolutely go on the other side of the fence. There is a
Okay,
bunch
hang
of soft cover between you and him. There's Fixie is there, and your teammate is there, right? So you still got to shoot through them either way, however you want to finagle that,
Mm,
which is
that's
fine.
true.
Just flag it as soft cover, and we'll see what happens.
Gotcha. I mean, probably shouldn't have moved my token now that I think about it, because I'm just gonna think I was not there. I was here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just thinking like I could try and like. Oh yeah, nah, because this is like the closest I could get, and then you'd still probably have the cover from the fence, huh?
A little bit. I mean, there is holes in the fence. It's not going to be great cover, but it gives, he's trying to use what he can of it.
Yeah, I'll just go with this. Then
All right.
I won't be trying to shoot through my friends.
Oh, okay. That works.
So he has what kind of what's the effect?
Um,
Oh no, it's not on my end. It's on his, I think.
I mean, at this point, if you're like right up against the fence, you can just kind of poke your gun through and shoot through it.
17.
That hits.
Awesome. 2.
2. Well, that's 2 better than before. Just give me a second here. Okay. All right. This guy, he's just going to, because it's his turn. I don't know why they gave me such small maps with this. But he is withdrawing. He is basically, making sure that he doesn't get any opportunity attacks. And he is moving away at, we'll say, double speed. So he's like, basically running to try and get help or sound an alarm or something.
I mean, that's illegal.
It is,
allowed.
but
I
that
mean, he has to. So wait, how is he moving at double speed if he's also preventing opportunity attacks?
it is
He's
the
not
full.
actually in any threatened squares, so
That is true too, but he is doing the full action withdrawing from melee combat, though he's not taking melee combat right now. But it is a full action. When you withdraw, you can move up to double your speed. The square you're set out in is not considered threatened by any opponent, and therefore visible enemies don't get to make opportunity attacks against you when you move from that square. Because if he just runs, then it's like ridiculous speed. But he's just, he's a cadet. What the hell does he know? He's just
Right, but could he still get sniped? Maybe.
he's plus 60. If you all want to take a shot at him, if I can look at the bigger map, right? Zerp. So he's running like down the road, right? If I do a ruler, right? Oh, this isn't a bad thing. But he's running down this road, and you can't see it because you're on that map. So you can get a shot before he, gets behind buildings or something like that. If people want to pop at him as he's going, I'll give you one pop at him.
Mm-hmm.
Not that at that point that maybe people might not see laser fire or whatever going as this guy's running down the lane, but go for it. Or run after him, as far as I care. Whatever you want to do.
Try to pop him. Hey, a little bit.
Am I the only person that can hit my shots?
Could be.
Probably. I don't know why, but I got a +0. I think I should have something extra, but
I think you should have +4. So, I mean, I would say that should probably hit. Because you should have some sort of proficiency that you're not getting. So I would say you would get +2, +4 for proficiency, which would allow you to hit him. So spin damage.
hey.
3? I like 3. Anyone else want to shoot at him?
Yeah, I can have myself and the robot do shots.
Go for it.
17.
Yeah,
Yep,
I can go
that
for
hits.
another 2 damage to him.
Okay.
18.
Oh, now everybody hits.
I've been hitting personally.
Running
Another
away, eh? God, you guys in the ones on the damage. Anyone else? Skolch?
I
I
don't
can-
think he's going to be in my range if he runs.
I
I could
think-
run after him, but he runs faster than I do.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you could do a single movement, and then he'll probably be in your range.
Because his range
Just
is
did a full.
yeah, his range is 30, right? I think for your gun.
Yeah, my range is only 30.
You can take a plus
you take-
2 to shoot at double that range, and a -4 to
What
shoot triple.
what he said.
Yeah.
So you can take a you take a penalty, but otherwise you'd be good.
How far is that now?
Because I think you're the last one left.
Oh, I'm only the only guy left, huh?
Yeah. This guy's
All
running
right.
down the hill,
So
and all of
I'm
a
gonna
sudden,
go
like
with-
everyone hits, like pew 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 pew, and he's like stumbling as he kind of gets to the bottom, and that's gonna hit, even with the plus, even with the penalty.
my penalty. Oh, even with my penalty.
Even with the
All
penalty,
right.
it's still like a 15 or whatever. That'd be fine. So this guy runs down the hill, and it's like, he turns into Swiss cheese all of a sudden. This hail of bullets and laser fire, like, follows him down the hill. Everyone kind of pegs him, and he, like, falls dead.
Is he in is he in view of the like main area of the town?
I'll say he's like at the edge of it. How's that?
So like maybe if someone was really looking, they could see part of him.
What's the scale of this map? Let me take a look. Is there a scale for that part of the map? There is not. I'll say that someone's going to kind of notice it, most likely, because this guy like stumbles after these bullets keep hitting him, and he's fairly close to the moisture collector, right? Which is, maybe he's a building length away. So he's not going to go unnoticed because the moisture collector is always under some level of guard because, these guys are jerks and they're trying to ration the water to the people.
So is he like here or like?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say he's like somewhere like here-ish, I guess. Like he's moved down the hill. Like
I am going to have Mr. Fixie go and drag him back into the woods.
You're gonna try and grab him.
Just gonna whistle. A robot comes out of the woods and drags him into the bushes.
All right, well, give me a second.
To see him.
All right. Let's see. All right, I'll say that Fixie gets that the other guards, they're not always they're cadets, right? What the heck do they know, right? So they're not the most observant guys, and whereas a normal guard who was actually like paying attention probably would have saw that. These guys, nah. So Fixie will go down there, and he kind of like drags them off to the side for now. So, okay. I mean, I don't know how well Fixie's going to conceal him, so if somebody comes up there, maybe he'll get seen. But he's not obvious, let's put it that way.
Yeah, bring him back through the woods over here.
Okay, sure. In time,
All right. While that's going on, I'm going to check out the other two bodies.
you got it. Whoops, wrong one.
Oh, geez. Okay. We have dead bodies now. What do we do with them?
There's a cemetery just right there.
Oh my God, you're so right.
We are in
I
cemetery.
in the cemetery. Sure.
Start digging.
Consider there's nothing
Man,
wrong
poor
with burying dead
Is
bodies
there
in a
any intel in the
cemetery.
bodies?
As for Skulch, I mean, these guys are just similar cadet guards that you have fought before. They have the same stuff, right? They have a rifle. They
Okay,
have a
so
knife.
do you guys want to take the ammunition so that you guys have ammunition for your hunting rifles?
Yeah. We'll count it as part of those inexplicable other 18 clips that I shouldn't have.
Sure, you can have scavenge like 3 clips off of them. That's fine.
Yeah, that
Sorry,
makes
the what?
when I tried to add clips for the hunting rifles from the other guys for Fixie, it only let me add 20 clips. For some reason.
Can I tell you? So yeah, I mean, you've got that. I mean, they basically have, they're all the same. Like I say, the rifle, they have a knife, and they have like the ceremonial armor that they're wearing. But otherwise, young, fresh-faced kids out of college, out of war college or whatever. So you're just gonna try and have Fixie kind of do a quick burial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just move some dirt to the side. Before I mean, I guess they are the ones patrolling this area, so maybe we'll have some time. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can't make it a real deep grave, right? But if you wanted to kind of like you're not gonna go 6 feet, but like if you want to kind of quickly push some dirt around and do a meh job, sure. We'll say that no one is really you have
No one's
time
really
enough.
inspecting these graves,
Yeah, guarding the graveyard is not really top of the list.
Mm-hmm. And by the time they get to be concerned about it, it'll be too late.
They just disappear. Okay.
We'll need about 40 graves by the end of this, I'm sure.
That graveyard is going to become mighty busy.
I am going to die before I get off this planet.
Nah, probably not.
So Ray, here's the map. I brought you back, guys, over to the map.
Here we are.
The cemetery showdown is up here, right? There's some other things that you could ideas that were given to you to check out. They're in Discord, but you have the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Where y'all let you read it on Discord. I don't have to go through the whole thing there, but it is in Discord. All the different things you can do it real quick. 1 second, I'm getting pinged by someone. That's another reason. I'm gonna go on mute for a second. I got someone pinging me.
Mic off.
Oh yeah, total jerks.
What?
Murrah is saying that hopefully they were enough of jerks that their people are not going to come looking for them particularly.
Mic on.
All right, I'm seeing what my
Mic off. Mic
okay.
on.
Okay, fine. Sorry, I'm being yapped at by three directions here. Um, yeah, I'm seeing if anything's up with work, but I think it's just a quick chat. So I think I'm good. I'm sorry. So what are we doing next?
I
I would
don't
assume the
know.
moisture
Warehouse or
collector.
moisture collector? Yeah, one of those two.
Right. There was the warehouse where the one dude might be in trouble. Maybe. I don't know. And then there was also the moisture collector where um, the water is being rationed to the various colonists.
What do you all think?
Moisture collector.
Mic off.
Moisture collector? Okay. Yeah, the warehouse is more in view of the garrison, but also it's indoors, so maybe harder for them to escape. Maybe I don't know. We're not gonna know until we try one. Do you, what about the rest of you guys?
Yeah, I thought we were doing the moisture collector.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
moisture collector. Okay,
Mic on.
All right,
sounds good
moisture
to me.
collector it is. All right. All right, let me see here. All right. All right, so that is. All right, that's that one. You got it. Sure. That's kind of. Second. Burp, burp. Okay, cool. I'm just going to grab you and bring you over here. All right. I like the way
We're
that
not
Fixie
standing out
goes.
in the open right now, right?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just kind of, one second. I got to deselect the group there. All right, cool.
Probably behind the crate or something.
Yeah, however you want to do it.
This is a wall, right?
Yeah, that's one of the prefab buildings or what have you.
Oh, that's
So,
a building. Okay.
yeah, that's one of the buildings.
I love how I love how I managed to phase straight through this wall, and now the game's like, sorry, you can't get back through. Don't know how you did that the first time, but you can't do it a second.
Yeah, it is actually a one-way wall.
Neat.
You-
Oh, really? Oh, I'm
Yeah, you're not
stuck in
allowed
here
out.
now.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Actually, I think I tried to make it the other way, where it's easier to climb up as opposed to climb down. I don't know. Maybe I was just playing around with it. I can move you. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah. I thought that was like farmland, and that was a low-lying wall.
It's all good. So the moisture collector in the landing stands on the northeastern edge of the settlement. The device is a metal spire adorned with several wide flanges, similar in shape to satellite dishes. There are 4 plastic tubs for water. Collection sits at its base, and thick plastic tubes connect the flanges and the tubs. Um,
Are there any guards?
um, you don't see any guards.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, I thought the whole problem here was that this was guarded.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And yet, I see no guards.
Suspicious indeed.
This seems like a trap.
Yeah.
Do you want to come back to this
Really?
one?
If I didn't know any better, I would say this is a trap.
Trap or they're on a lunch break. I don't think it's lunch break.
Zankyo pulls out his phone and starts a script for a video called "I walked into a trap for 100,000 credits." So yeah,
I'm going to say the motion detector detects something.
Uh-oh. Something's coming up on us, guys. I don't know from where.
wait. So are we stuck inside the building still?
You want to be out of the building?
I think
What-
we're supposed to be behind the building, but
I'll say you're behind the building, even though you're on the roof of the building. That's fine.
but due to map things, we are stuck on the roof of the building.
Yeah, the maps they give for this is, I gotta say, they're not the same as Wizards of the Coast. A lot of smaller maps could have been better, but it's different. I'm trying to think of it positively.
And like, it doesn't give the precise location, but does it give a direction or no? Just
Nope.
something has moved in your vicinity. Oh
Nope.
no.
Something that is not you or your friends is moving. I guess if you try to walk away from the water collector, at a certain point it stops, and then if you walk towards the water collector, it starts up again.
Oh, so there's something. Okay, so it's not something coming towards us then. It's something that's around the water collector.
Consider maybe the water collector has moving parts.
Consider maybe they are invisible.
No, it can't find invisible things.
Hmm.
The detector can't detect invisible things. This is stated in its description.
It is.
Okay.
Didn't you read the item description of the item you used?
True. Maybe they have those light refracting thingies, or maybe they're up on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we have no choice. We just have to charge in like idiots.
Wait,
Someone has to
what's the range on this detector thingy?
I don't know. It's in Discord. You're gonna make
you
me
lose
double
it
look it
20
up.
for
Okay, I'll
wall.
check.
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay.
But you lose 20 feet every time there's a wall or a closed door in the way.
Okay. I have 30-foot blind sense. That being said, I am not close to sense the location of the things.
So what are you telling me? You want to get closer?
No. But if I were closer, that would help. The problem is I'm not, and I can't.
Somebody pick up Kiki and throw him 30 feet.
No!
Yeah, definitely. What if I threw Mr. Fixie?
Do not throw
30
me.
feet in the direction of the thing. Then would you go get him?
My robot cart does not also have blind sense.
Yeah, I know. But if I threw it over there, would you go over there?
It would come back?
But what if I could? Yeah, no, I don't have a better idea.
How about perception check?
Go for it.
Is there anything difficult to see around, or like hiding around the water thing? Looking for, I don't know, like conspicuous compartments and such.
Conspicuous apartments from 60 feet away.
Just like where something might be hiding. Yeah.
Yo, anyone want to do the help? My brother's injured act.
We are not doing get help.
Get help.
Doing help.
Oh dear me! All right, so you're trying a perception check from 60 feet away.
Yeah, on second thought, that might not be a very good idea, but hey, why not? Let's give it a try. See if I see anything.
Actually, can you just put me next to everyone else and not on the roof?
Sure, I can do that.
It's more convenient.
It has been done.
Thank you.
You got it. You know, I'm going to say from 60 feet away, so I'm going to say that the water kind of swirls in ways you would not expect. Like, it's beyond the motion of the machine. And roughly at that point, water just kind of sprays out of the moisture collector, and
a monkey jumps out.
No, not quite. But there's a guy.
Oh.
Like a waterman?
Yeah, like a water elemental.
Oh.
That was an actual dude.
It is an actual dude. Why don't you spin initiative?
Water elemental.
Why don't you spin initiative while you got a couple seconds?
I'm still stuck on the roof.
Do you want to be on the roof? Oh, you're around the corner? Where are you? Here, I'll put you there.
I'm with the rest of the group around the corner, yeah.
Fair enough. Give me rolls.
Does he see us?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's why he jumped out of the moisture collector.
Oh.
I can't think of many other good reasons to jump out of a water tower.
I don't know.
I don't get it. For some reason, I can't click on my initiative.
I also don't find very many good reasons to jump into a water tower.
Yeah, so I'll throw you in there.
Do it for the content.
1, 2, 3, 4. Who else am I missing? I'm missing.
For the content.
I'm missing. I got you in there. I got to put Muir in there too. Give me rolls.
I mean, it's not the kind of content I make, but.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
I know people.
If Javier, if you want to spin as well, go for it. We lost him. I'll spin for him. Just to keep it moving. You got it. Thank you. You're up to the bat, right? So you're like, hey, I'm about to walk into a trap. And then a trap appears.
And I go, whoa, who could have seen that coming? So, guys, what do you think would be... actually, getting close to that thing would probably be worse for me. Why does it hurt? Yeah, whatever.
I mean, at least the trap is coming to us instead of the other way around.
The weird way that this thing does it, because the monsters don't have... Stamina, right? So, since the stamina is 0, somehow it makes it weird.
I assume that misses.
Maybe if you punched in a stamina of 1 and then ignored it, maybe you would be...
Yeah, the 7's going to miss.
Yep.
I don't know if you have
at the
efficiency.
end of last combat, did we regain stamina?
I don't think anybody... I I don't know. You didn't rest, so I'm going to say no.
Oh, okay. You have to rest for that. All right.
Yeah,
no
it's like,
problem.
it's like a 10-minute
Is
rest.
anyone missing stamina?
I'm missing
I
a
am.
bit, but it's
Yeah, a little bit.
If you're ever missing at least 6 stamina, let me know, and I can give it to you.
I am missing an inconsequential amount of stamina. Or
You guys are in great shape. It's not a problem.
Yeah, we're in decent shape, I think.
you're in pretty good shape.
Ruben, you're up to bat.
That is a small water thing.
It is. It is literally a small water elemental.
Oh.
I wonder how it reacts to freezing it. Or at least trying to. That actually is a good thing to wonder how it reacts to. I'm going to shoot it with my hail pistol.
Mmm.
Is there... Do I want to do anything else with that? With this attack? No, not really. That's a 4.
Do you have efficiency with your pistol as well?
I do have proficiency with this pistol. I just don't have dex.
Okay. Fair
My
enough.
problem is the other way around.
All right. I was just checking. All you guys with your +1s. I was just checking.
Nope, that is the roll.
All right. Make sure you give yourself a point.
Huh?
Do you have to give yourself one of your points?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember what they're called, but you got to give yourself one.
Mm-hmm. I have a macro for that. All I have to do is hit a single button.
Awesome. Murray, you're up.
All right, done.
Awesome. So we're shooting just this guy, right?
Yeah, he's a guy. He's a water elemental.
Awesome.
Sure
Let's
is
see
a
if I
thing.
can hit him. Hey.
That sound like a positive. Another 7. So, even if I give you the extra +4 that we think you're not getting, right? So that would be 11. That still ain't going to do it.
Okay. They got tough armor.
Tell you. Skulch?
Okay. I guess I'm going to shoot it. $12.
12. Not quite.
Okay, I'm going to not quite hit it.
All right. What's this thing's turn? So, you got it. All right. Ruben, you look like the guy to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. So, sure. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay. So this guy's going to try a slam attack on you. Elementals love to do that.
Elementals love their sun attack.
They do. That would be a 19 against kinetic.
Definitely hits.
And you will take 9 points of damage.
That actually hurt.
That sounds nasty.
That hurt quite a bit.
It did. And he is quite upset that you're bothering him. Kiki, what do you got for us?
Good question.
And I don't know if More, you said you had stuff to help him with damage. I don't know if that's something you can do now or when you do that. But
no, Zanku has.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Zanku has
I can help with having
action.
been having taken stamina damage.
Definitely taking that now.
Who has taken? Who
Definitely.
needs healing?
definitely me.
Shoot.
Okay, yeah, I can give you some.
11.
It's not your turn, so I don't know how it works, but I'm just letting you know someone took damage because you always ask at the end of combat.
11 versus energy.
11 ain't gonna do it.
All right. Yeah, Fixie will do the Fixie thing.
All right. Show us what we got, Fixie.
11 against kinetic.
Nope.
Amazing. Okay.
Top of the order. Zanku, you're up to
So-
bat.
So Ruen is the one who has been attacked by the dude last round, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, take 6 stamina points.
That is very good.
Yeah, that's it. I can do
Say
that.
I have been hit, but that is good.
Okay. Is that your whole turn?
Yep. I don't really need to move.
That's fair enough. Ruin, you're up.
Oh boy. I guess this thing's right next to me now, ain't it?
He's right next to you and Fixie.
Where's my sheet? Why did that ever get closed? Ooh. This one? Spread. That's bad.
What do you got? What do you
That
got?
one. Trying to. Well, that's definitely not it. Oh god. Trying to find where's that sheet again? 'Cause I know there's something on it I thought would be good right now.
Oh, what? The different.
Yeah, different actions. Mm,
Pentel's scared you. Are there some defensive stuff you can do for standard
yeah, I'm trying to
actions?
see.
That's fine. I'll give you a minute.
Uh,
We're all learning.
where's that? Yeah, this thing hits hard. But I do still want to hit it. What happened to my screen?
Mhm.
I need to find out what happened to my screen real fast. Oh, okay. Why is nothing working now?
I don't know. Do you need to refresh your screen or something?
No, another app is causing my screen to be entirely black. There we are. Yeah, I'm going to fight defensively, so I get +2 to AC this turn at the cost of taking a -4 to this attack.
All right. Do your thing.
Right, defensively. 11.
No, I ain't gonna do it.
Good. So I have a +2 to AC until my next turn. And
Okay.
as my move action, I'm going to point my shield at this thing, so I have a +1 AC to all of its attacks.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, good. The problem seems to have fixed itself. Cool.
That sounds positive. Nora, you're up.
Okay. So let's try to put some bullets into this thing, right?
Oh, yep.
Let's gonna try the pistol now.
All right, go for it.
We're kind of close to that. Maybe.
9 and the extra 4 would be what, 13?
13.
I believe that's good enough. Absolutely, you hit.
Hey, 2 more points. So that's
2. It's start.
It's a start. Yep. That's a turn. Thank you.
You got it. Skulch.
All right, I'm gonna move over to here, so I'm not shooting at Mr. Fixie,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna shoot.
Go for it.
No.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, that's a critical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So critical. I'll click the critical button. There we go.
9. That's a good hit.
How did I do? Oh, 2d6. I get it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I've done my job.
Yeah, I'm going to say he feels like about half damaged. So,
Can you crit an elemental?
can you crit? I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 second. I'm entertained by this picture, so I thought I would just stick it on Discord. Burp.
Boy.
Nice.
Hold on. Burp.
That's good.
All right. He's going to stay with Ruin. He's there. Ruin is turtle shelling, and he's like, hey, this is not cool. Being bopped on the head. Got to get these guys out of here. So let's see. He spun a 20. What is your armor class with all the bonuses now?
Arrow class with bonuses. Kinetic should be.
Kinetic.
I think just 15 against this guy, so.
Roof. I'm going to say 7 damage.
Okay, that is. Yeah, not good.
He's punchy.
That's just not good, TM.
I'm sorry. He's supposed to be a fight. Kiki, you're up.
Who's going after me? Zakyu.
There's just one guy who you're all like picking on. And Ruin is there behind him, Shell, trying to say, kill him quick! Kill him quick! This is not fun.
Okay. I will shoot at him.
Just be careful you don't hit Fixie, but yeah. That ain't gonna do it anyway.
Garbage.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just move to the side a little bit.
Okay. And
Go for it.
I'm just figuring if I want to do one of the other actions, but at this point I'm too close. So yeah, I'll just have him attack. 16 against kinetic.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And that is 6. Oh wow, that's max roll.
Nice. He's looking pretty hurt. But he is still standing. Thank you. What do you got?
Did you do that healing thing to Ruin last turn, or are you still able to do that?
Yeah, they did.
I can only do it to people who have been attacked, and I can only do it to people, if I
Sure.
remember correctly, once per combat.
Yeah.
As you can say. Once an ally is benefited, that ally can't benefit until they take a 10-minute rest or recover stamina.
Yeah, so maybe...
Yeah. That's my funny trick.
So it doesn't seem like that is going to be useful right now because the only person who has been attacked is the person who you've already used it on.
Yep. So I'm just gonna try and shoot the guy.
That works.
Wow.
I was
Hot garbage.
I was gonna say if you want to move to a better position, but it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't.
Ruin, this guy is pretty hurt. You're pretty hurt. So
Yeah. I noticed.
I'm
This is round 3. I should have 3 points. I am not going to explode because that would hurt all of my friends. At least last I checked, it would. We will just.
well, I mean, it has a fair chance. I mean, this guy's looking pretty hurt. It might kill him. I mean, sometimes you have to throw the fireball in the middle of the group.
Sometimes you have to throw the fireball in the grill of the group. But last I
Right.
checked, throwing a fireball at a water elemental is not a good recipe.
All right, well, that's fair.
Details.
All right, what do you want to do?
I'm tempted to say the same thing as last time, but I do think this thing should probably be going down.
Got 3 more shots at it between you, Marura, and Skulps
Mm-hmm.
before he takes another
Ooh.
smack.
Attack at once or try for a full attack. What's the flanking rules, by the way?
You just have to be on the opposite side of the guy.
Opposite side.
But keep in mind, this is not 5e.
You can't just move for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm aware.
Okay.
But you can do a guarded step using your move action to take a single square of movement without provoking opportunity attacks. TM, my favorite move.
I was about to say it's Mark's favorite move.
It is pretty good. Unfortunately, I cannot be.
Which is ironic
Far
because
enough
Kiki is always like not a combat and like on the opposite side of the map. But
I mean, yeah, I'm not a physical attacker, so it behooves me to not be next to people.
Fixie can do it for you.
Fixie can do it for me.
I think actually I will take a step away from the guy so I don't get smacked again and go down. And I will shoot with my pistol instead.
Okay, so you are doing what to make sure he doesn't get an opportunity attack? Is that the guarded step?
Guarded step.
Okay. And that's 5 foot in any direction, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot him with my pistol. 13.
13 works. Hit him.
Hey. That will be. Where do I get that? Okay. Why is it saying I got that?
I do not know.
Time to check the class feature. Class feature. Stellar mode. Oh, I get a +1 insight bonus to damage rolls while in photon mode.
Okay.
So I just straight up do more damage.
That's straight up useful. How much do you do?
4 cold and piercing.
Yeah, that's enough to take the dude out. So this water elemental just kind of the magic, between the damage, everything can't hold its shape anymore, and just splooshes into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we have
Hey,
liberated the
nice.
water supply.
Huh, I'm surprised it was... I mean, yeah, it was nasty, but I'm surprised it was just that. There weren't any guards.
How many people around here can fight a water elemental?
Run
Fair.
to the warehouse.
Do we have anything to heal Ruin with?
I think we just need to
Well,
take
I
a
do
10-minute
suggest we
rest.
take a 10-minute break so I can get some back.
I mean, we should probably do that in the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
We can go back to the junk
We could also do that.
to rest if you wanted to, because you don't know
Yeah.
what's out the warehouse.
Yeah, the warehouse is presumably a enemy area.
Yeah,
The enemy.
Mhm.
The enemy. So we could take a rest like at the junkyard place. We could take a rest like even just in the bushes somewhere.
So you're just gonna rest in the bushes?
Like there's some like pretty like it's like dense undergrowth to the sides of the town, right?
Yeah, if you want to do that, that works. Just want to rest for 10 minutes, you could find a spot to hide somewhere nearby.
Okay.
I mean, there's plenty. It's a jungle planet, so finding
Yeah.
finding some jungle is really not that difficult.
Sounds easy enough to me.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to take a short rest to,
Because Ruin and Scourge are the ones who need it.
yeah,
Mhm.
no, that's fair. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna click on 10-minute rest.
Does that work?
Spend one resolve point.
Yeah, spend one resolve point.
Hmm.
I think I'm good.
I think I didn't do that right. Wait.
It doesn't automatically replenish.
Yeah, I didn't recover the stamina points. It
Just
was
put it back yourself. I don't think it automatically does it.
Okay. I'll put you back in the main map area for a second. Just gather everyone up. Cool. All right, so you're gonna go to the warehouses next, you said?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But we'll take the long way. We'll go via the cemetery.
We'll go via the cemetery. Okay,
there
I like that.
Are there multiple ways into the warehouse, or is it just this door here?
Pretty much that door there, I suppose. I mean, you could try and break in because these are like solid containers, right? I mean, I guess they have
I
kind of
just don't
sort
like
of
walking
windows.
in front of the guard station.
No, that's fine.
Like, is there a way in like here or something?
I'm just double checking. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. There are. Let me take a look at it to be sure I'm seeing it right. There are two doors that lead into the storehouse. There is a closed door marked office, and there's a wider door that hangs open. And inside, I guess you haven't looked inside yet, but I mean this building is made out of 4 prefab corrugated metal modules that are welded together to make one big warehouse.
I do kind of want to try and social one of these problems. I feel like this is the best one. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yep, agree.
I think
like to
that
try for once to do the thing that I'm good at, which is talking.
we can certainly try. Let's try and find the least conspicuous entrance. So wait, where are the entrances to the warehouse?
They're basically in the front. There's like a door to a small office area, and then there's the door that's to the wider warehouse. And your guess is just what you know about these prefab things and so forth. They're pretty. It pretty much comes together just to make one big room.
Okay.
There probably isn't too much reason to go in one door over another.
Let's see. So what are you doing?
We're going through the door.
You're going through the door.
The one that's open.
Yes, of course. Just give me 1 second. Where is this dude? Where is this guy? Where's this guy? Here we go. All right, I'm in the right spot. You got it. So as you go through the door, as you suspected, right? It is definitely a. Hold on, I'm checking one thing out. Whoop. Right. There he is. Okay. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Got it. All right. As you're going in, you walk in, you see a guard who is, he's kind of inspecting his rifle and looking down on it. And he's right by right by where like a whole area, like a shelf of areas kind of like fell down and collapsed, and he's checking his rifle and standing near that area.
So, like, do we just try and kick his ass, or?
Stealth him.
I thought you said you wanted to social.
I was thinking about it.
Well, we were supposed to check to see if that one guy was okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this
What's
is a
his
guard,
name?
right?
So do we see that guy?
Well, what's the guy's name, by the way? I forget.
What's the guy's name? Rendell.
Rendell. You guys hide. I got this.
All right,
Gotcha.
wait.
You got
Outside the
this?
door.
All right.
I
And then
got this, guys.
you go
Don't
ask.
worry.
Mic
I
off.
have a +8 to bluff. So I'm just gonna kind of like wait. Did we walk in like the front door, air quotes, or like a side door?
It's the front door.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna go
Mic on.
in like a very confused voice. I'm gonna go, hello. Is Rendell here? I'm looking for one Rendell. I'm new in town.
So the guy kind of turns around and he looks kind of scared, which is kind of unusual for a guard. And then he, 1 second. Oh, that's right. You're an android. I knew you were something.
I am something.
You are something. We're all something. He looks kind of scared and looks at you, and he takes off his helmet. He's like, "Oh, thank God." He's like, "I'm Rendell."
Oh, hello. You good? Anything happen around here?
You know, close the door before someone else comes in here. I don't want people to see what's going on.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, close the door. He's kind of scared about being seen or whatever.
Ask if there's guards inside the warehouse.
Sure. I got some.
What's that voice?
We were worried about. Oh, I've got some buddies
No,
here.
only Sheeran's talk telepathically and unless you want to with the clickety clacks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Only Zanku hears me.
Okay.
There isn't any guards around here, is there?
Not anymore. But yeah, come on in. Come on, get in here.
Okay. We're going in. We're going in.
I've got some buddies, by the way.
Ah! He's like
No.
reliving the Hobbit when they come in like 2 by 2 or something like that. It's like, there's more of them.
Say the ex-wife invited. The ex-wife was helping us out, but because I forget her name.
It's not this guy's ex-wife. It's the other person's ex-wife.
Yeah. I just say whatever her name is because I forget.
That's fine.
It was I think it was a Brita or something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Close enough.
You know,
He's like,
and
yeah, everything's okay, kind of. He's like, you know, some stupid cadet came in here demanding an accounting of the goods of this place, and I refused to help him. Damn guy shot at me. Bullet ricocheted off that damn beam up there, and a heavy shelf just collapsed on the guard and killed him.
that's not good for him. But
So I took this guy's armor because I don't want. There's supposed to be a guard in here. If someone walks in, there's no guard. People are going to get suspicious. And you can kind of tell as he says this that the the guy Rendell doesn't like really have military training. So you kind of figure that even though he was like wearing a uniform, don't know he was really going to fool anybody.
Hmm.
He doesn't have that spit and polish that the guards usually have.
yeah.
So I'm worried about being discovered, but for right now it's okay.
Do guards come around here frequently?
Not always, right? And I mean, I just they don't speak our language, right? So I never know what these guys are saying. They wander around as a couple who know common, but like I've got a helmet here and I can hear them talking in the helmet, but I don't know what the hell they're saying.
Gotcha. There is an Aslanti language. Okay. Is there anything in here that like could like help with stuff? Because like a Bretta wanted to know about like supplies or something.
Yeah, we're trying to kick those guys out or whatever. We just messed with some of the punks who patrol around town and freed up the moisture collector.
Oh, that's good. Because they've been rationing the water to try and keep us under their control. So, we all appreciate that for sure. I just want to get the heck out of here before some other cadet comes looking at what's going on here. At some point, someone's going to check the warehouse again because all the supplies are here, so they kind of like to know what's going on.
Right,
Okay.
Better keep it quick.
Maybe we should bring him over to Bretta's place then, because then they won't, because then he won't be here.
What?
Well, he's afraid that he's gonna get caught with the dead guard and all the stuff. So maybe he should go over to the other place. Not be
the scene of the crime would be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we should probably move him. And should we check out the admin
just don't
house
go near the cemetery.
And then we could
There's another body for the cemetery.
I said just don't go near the cemetery.
Okay, fair.
We probably shouldn't try to bring the body over to the cemetery. Just like put it in some storage crate, so that way, yeah, it's a bit more conspicuous to be dragging a body through the center of town, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, agreed. A second here. All right. So where are you going from here? Are you going back to the junk house? Or are you going to do something else?
Yeah, we'll bring him to the junk house, and then we'll probably go to the admin house next.
Okay. When you go to the junk house, right? And Albretta is there, and she basically comes in and says, "Wow, what you guys did so far has been great. Like taking out the guards, helping this guy out, and you also, I hear, killed whatever creature was over at the moisture collector, whatever was over there guarding it.
Oh yeah, that's good. However, I hope word isn't traveling too fast because yeah. But yeah, we did do those things.
That's great. I'm going to gather around the other rebel leaders to meet you. It'd be good for you to know who else is around here, just so you can, know who you can communicate with and so forth.
Okay.
Do you want to wait for me to gather them, or are you guys going to go off and go do something else?
I think we should go do the admin house while she collects the leaders. Then we can come back from that, and then formulate our raid on the garrison.
Yeah, sounds like a decent idea.
Yeah, agree.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, let's double check. Let's see. Sure. Sounds good. If I can find where I need to find to. Here we go. So, you really don't have any trouble making your way to the admin house, right? The guards, you're getting to the point where like you've killed a few guys who are on the other side of town. You've taken out a couple things. I don't think they've really been, and there was really no one else at the moisture collector. And I mean, hey, who's going to notice that there's a water creature missing inside of the water? You know what I mean? So short term, you're okay for a little while longer before people start figuring out something's going odd, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so you don't have any problem getting to the admin house. So this house, again, I use house in a loose sense, is two connected of these modules, right? Rather than just one. So like if you look on the map, most of these are one module, right? This one, hey, it's double the size. Although there's a separate entrance to each module, there's two connected. One of the entrances is painted with an elaborate cityscape in gold, above which are the words, all are welcome before the master of the first vault, while the other has a small sign reading private business. Each entrance has a keypad next to the door. The building is well maintained, but the lights are out and it carries a general air of abandonment.
The admin house it seems abandoned?
Yes.
Interesting.
But we have the passcode, right?
Yes, you do.
Oh, we have a passcode to get in? Okay. Well,
And there are no guards, right?
There is no guards.
Well, let's just go in.
Okay. Okay. You got it. As you get to the door, you can see that the power has been pretty much disconnected to this place. So the keypad ain't working and the door is locked.
Is the is it a key door or is it like a electronic door?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out the difference. I'm sorry.
Well, if
between.
it's a key door, we had to kick it in. If it's an electronic door, then maybe.
Oh, you
I
mean
can
like a
hack it.
key? I got you. No, there's no keyhole. Like it's the keypad that would get you in.
Okay, so I can hack it, but it doesn't have power.
It doesn't. You might be able to try to restore auxiliary power, or someone can go kick the door down, like you said.
I'm going to try to restore auxiliary power using engineering. Can
Go
I use
for it.
engineering for that?
Yes, you can.
Also, that's better solution. I agree with that.
All right, I got a 14.
Yeah, that's not quite going to do it. So
I'll give it a shot. I got the engineerings.
yes, you guys have engineerings.
Do I have engineering?
Will that do it?
The 24 will do it.
Awesome.
So you have power restored. Which you got 2 doors. What do you want to check out?
Let's pick one. Let's just go for the first one.
The first one with the saying on it, which was all are welcome before the master of the first vault. Yes?
Sounds more intriguing. Yeah, I guess so.
Passcode doesn't work.
Well, let's just try the door and see if it opens.
Door's locked.
Oh, okay.
I can hack it.
Sure.
Should I do that?
You can give it a shot. Go for it.
Give it a try, yeah. See what happens.
19? Yeah, okay. I'll let you hack it. Sure. So you kind of like, do a hand solo and rewire it and, it comes back up. You open up the door and this area here looks like, even though it was 2 buildings put together, it seems like he kept it as separate buildings. And this building here is a chapel, right? And as you look, you think that it pops into your mind that the saying is a common, holy saying for. Do I have the religion? Let me see which one.
Is it the Abadar one?
Yep, the Abadar one. Yep, it's a common phrase to welcome someone into an Aberdeen chapel.
Okay.
Okay. There are several benches. I'm sorry.
Educated guess. They're everywhere.
Yeah. There's several simple benches and an altar bearing Abadar's holy symbol, which is a golden key. And if you want to search, you can search, but it looks like this has been fairly well searched over. There is a door to the other side of the building.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a lot around here. Like it's been already.
It looks like it has been. Yep, ransacked a bit.
It's been ransacked by the Aslancy people who are in here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check out the other side of the building then.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. All right. So you go through the other side, right? And this residence is also in disarray and also has been thoroughly searched. You look through the various things in the area, you find a couple of things. I'm gonna say that you find a report that talks about a mining accident. And that's about it. It talks about this. Outside of that, there's not too much in here. Outside of these papers that talk about this accident. Uh, Beyond that, can you guys give me some perception checks?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think we're about to be ambushed.
Oh, I hope not. Maybe though.
Call it a hunch.
All right, yours is good enough. Where you find by the entrance to this room that you did not go through, the one that leads to the outside, that there is like a pressure pad trap that is left on right out inside of the door.
So if you came in the door, you would have gotten like shot or something.
No, you wouldn't have gotten shot, but somebody would have known you're here.
But they don't know we're here.
Because we went in through the other door. That's good. Don't step on that. Let's back away from that and not have any comical tripping moments.
Read. Can be very funny, but also very deadly. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to check while you're here?
What else is in here besides just the report?
In this particular room, it looked like that's all it is. This has been beat to shit pretty well.
Okay. So what was the
We were looking for hidden notes or valuable information in his private residence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's get intel.
So I guess if the notes would be hidden, then maybe we should like snoop around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should snoop.
In the desks or whatever. Well,
Sure. Give me another perception check.
all right.
Hey, pretty good.
Hey, the 21 is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Maybe there's a secret something. Like
Kiki, you find, in the chapel by where the altar is, you find a hidden niche inside of there. And you find a personal data pad.
Let's see what it's got on it. How about instead of just booting it up, I will use I forget what it's called. My custom rig. I want to scan it with my custom rig to make sure that it doesn't have like a tracking thing on it that's gonna send a signal to the enemy when we turn it on.
Okay, that works.
Does it got anything on it?
No, you're in pretty good shape.
Seems
and
secure.
It seems secure, and with that skill check, you can get into the computer itself or into the pad.
Let's see what it has.
Sure. You see a couple of video recordings of the leader of this group, which is Mandolins, conversations with your friend Sedona about her explorations and what she found at the site. So, one second. All right. Sure. So let me get to a whole different spot of this. One second here. So what you see a video, and you see a video of a couple things. You see a video of, a spaceship. I would say it's certainly bigger than a shuttle, right? And it's certainly bigger than a Star Trek shuttle. Maybe it takes up the size of, say 4 of those, right? It's certainly not.
But it's not some kind of cruiser or
Yeah,
dreadnought. So.
it's not a cruiser or a dreadnought or anything like that. But I'll say it's, a small ship, right? That you could do for, it'd be comfortable for doing short distances. Longer distances you could rough it, but whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see that this ship is in the woods, not shockingly, well half buried into the ground. So you're really only seeing, say, the back part of the ship, right? The front part, can't see it, right? You see that there's been a way that can get you into the ship that's been kind of, a hole made to get you inside. And, that takes you to where, the engine room would be. You can see... Go ahead.
Is it a model of ship that I would have seen before?
No, this is something that is definitely...
An Aslanti model.
It's an Aslanti model.
Okay, so I wouldn't have seen it before then.
Definitely old. I'll say pre-snap, so to speak.
Okay.
Right? Well, I don't know how much of you read the lore, right?
Yeah,
but
I think it's called The Gap.
The Gap. But, if you didn't, I'll give you a quick one here. Long story short, at some point, like, everyone in the galaxy's mind kind of got, like, I don't want to say erased, but they forgot a lot of shit. Right? It's almost like, hey, you know what? It's almost like in the second Blade Runner movie, right? Where, like, all the computers crashed and they had no records, before a certain date. It's like that, but it also wiped some people's minds. Like, people still knew each other, but history and stuff like that at a certain point was wiped. No one knows why or how. It just happened, right? All right. So this ship, definitely, with just by looking at it and see how old it is and the age and the design, not like anything you've seen before, right?
And that happened about 300 years ago, right?
That feels right without me looking it up. Sure. The video takes you inside of the ship, right? And as you go inside the ship in the video, you can see that there's enormous engines in this ship, and they didn't fare too well from whatever crash happened. There are huge turbines that are knocked about, wires hang loose. There's like red flashing warning lights, as things usually do when they crash. Certainly some vines have come into the room, but you can see that the engines in this ship are definitely different than anything you've seen before, right? And you can tell that this ship is using some sort of combination of technology and magic in order to, travel, right? Exactly what the capability of this drive would be, I mean, you're not going to know, right? But clearly, your friend in the video is pretty excited about the find and pretty excited about the possibility of, what this ship might offer. And that's about where the video ends.
So wait, the video has like some details on like the ship.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there's video tape of the ship when they explored it, just like the first couple rooms.
Mhm.
And, you can see that, your friend took some parts from this as well. And you can hear, not just that, but you also have, a part of the video where you hear commentary, like where your friend is describing to the town leader, what she found, and not in a gory technical sense, right? But high level, right? This is definitely a find of some kind of technology that, probably has been lost to time, or in this case, the blip, or whatever you want to call it. And
Is there something
yeah,
more specific that I can see or discern from either how she's talking about it or from what's in the background of the video?
I mean, just that this is a technology that combines, like I said, both science and magic to make the ship go in a way
Okay.
that you haven't seen before.
Okay, so it's less of a mechanic wheelhouse and more of a technomancer wheelhouse.
Sure.
Okay.
And that's probably a good spot where to end it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to go for 7:30 next week? Because it always seems that one of us seems to be messed up with 7 o'clock. Does that give you guys some more leeway?
We
Yeah.
will see. I don't know.
I know you're starting a new job. I'm going to say you'll be back by 7:30.
I will say probably to that too.
Okay. Well, we'll pencil in
but-
7:30. If you turn out to be a little bit late,
Yeah.
then you're a little bit late. What can I tell you?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll need to get anything done in terms of like I don't know, like getting things from my apartment or whatever. So,
Mm. Hopefully you have internet by then.
I mean,
Listen-
hopefully I should have internet by Sunday
Right.
afternoon.
They're
but-
supposed to come on Sunday. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then we'll just say 7:30 next week, and you all have a good night. Oh, by the way, raise yourself to level 2.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Raise the level.
Oh, okay.
I just closed the thing. So you want us to raise the level on what is it, Hephaestus, and
Raise
you'll
it there, and I'll
import us,
read.
or
And
try to
I'll
raise
read.
level.
Nah, I think it's easier on the website. I'm going to guess, unless you guys tell me differently.
Okay,
No.
so try on
No,
the
directly here,
website,
right?
not in
Or-
Foundry.
Yeah, I'll re-import it.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, unless you guys tell me otherwise, then go ahead and raise it in Foundry if that's really what you want to do. But I don't care. I get
Nah,
paid
I'm
the
gonna
same.
Do it I can try and do it on both, but I won't be able to do it on Foundry when Foundry's not up, so I'll just do it on Hephaestus.
Okay, everyone's good with that. I'm good with that. All right.
Gnarly.
You all have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon.
Alrighty.
Same.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank you
Talk to you
very
All
soon.
right.
All right,
See you
later
guys
all.
next week.
Thank you.
You
Yep.
got it. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Catch
Yeah.
ya.